Picture this. Ordinary people just like you or me, suddenly convinced that the world is ending soon. And the only escape is something extreme, something deadly. These groups had leaders who sounded so sure of themselves that hundreds followed them right to the edge. Today we're looking at 6 real, chilling cult rituals that ended in tragedy. Let's dive in. Heaven's Gate, the one with the spaceship and the comet. A guy named Marshall Applewhite, who everyone called Dew, used to be a music teacher. He had this intense experience with his health and started believing he had a special mission. He teamed up with a woman named Bonnie, and together they told people that Earth was about to be recycled, like thrown away and started over. The only way out. Ditch your body and hop on an alien spaceship. They lived super strict. No relationships, no personal stuff, nothing fun. Some guys even got surgery to remove all desire. Then in 1997, a huge comet showed up in the sky. Hail Bop. Applewhite said a massive spaceship was hiding behind it, waiting for them. They rented a fancy house in California, all 39 of them dressed in matching black clothes and fresh Nike sneakers, looking like a real away team. They mixed strong sleeping pills with vodka, drank it calmly, and put plastic bags over their heads to make sure. It happened over a few days, super organized. Police found them all lying neatly on beds, covered in purple cloth. No struggle, no chaos. Just gone. Biggest mass suicide in American history. Makes you wonder, how does someone make death sound like the ultimate upgrade? The People's Temple, Jim Jones and the Jonestown Nightmare. Jim Jones started out seeming like a hero in the 50s and 60s. He preached equality, brought black and white people together when that was rare, helped the poor. Thousands loved him. But slowly he changed, got super paranoid, convinced the government wanted to destroy him. He moved almost 1,000 followers to the jungle in Guyana, called the place Jonestown, promised a perfect community, but it turned into a prison. Guards with guns, endless work, no way to leave. He'd do these scary night drills, sirens screaming, everyone running to the center, and he'd pass out drinks saying, "This is poison, drink if you love the cause," just testing who was loyal. Then in 1978, a congressman flew in to check things out because people were complaining. Some wanted to escape with him. Jones freaked out. His men opened fire at the airstrip, killing the congressman and others. Back at the camp, Jones got on the speakers. "It's all over. We'd rather go out on our own terms." They mixed cyanide into sweet punch that tasted like Kool-Aid. Parents gave it to their kids first. You can imagine the screams. Hundreds of children gone in minutes, then the adults. Over 900 dead in one day, bodies everywhere in the heat. Jones shot himself. It's heartbreaking how a dream of fairness turned into total horror. The Order of the Solar Temple, traveling to a star with fire. This one was more fancy and mystical, mostly in Europe. Leaders Joseph Di Mambro and Luc Jouret told followers they were part of an ancient secret order of knights with hidden wisdom. Rich, educated people joined, drawn to the magic and promises of something bigger. They wore beautiful white robes with red crosses, held ceremonies with swords and secret rooms. Di Mambro even staged fake miracles, lights and ghosts appearing out of thin air. Their big belief: when the world ends, true believers would fly to the star Sirius. But to get there, you had to leave your body through fire. A transit, they called it. From 1994 to 1997, they carried out several of these. In houses in Switzerland and Canada, they'd give sleeping pills, sometimes shoot people labeled as traitors, arrange bodies in perfect circles, then burn everything. Over 70 died, even little kids. Leaders went with the first group, leaving notes saying the world was too cruel. Crazy how grown, successful adults bought into this fantasy so completely they walked into flames. Aum Shinrikyo, the Japanese cult behind the subway gas attack. Shoko Asahara was a half-blind yoga teacher who started preaching in the 80s. He mixed a bunch of religions and declared himself the new Christ, mixed with Buddha. Promised his followers superpowers, like flying or seeing the future. Thousands of young, smart people joined. Rituals got weird fast. Drinking his blood or bath water, wearing special helmets to connect minds, taking drugs for spiritual visions. But Asahara believed the end was coming and wanted to make it happen faster. They started killing anyone who tried to leave. Then, in 1995, they did the unthinkable. During morning rush hour, members carried bags of deadly sarin gas onto Tokyo subway trains and released it. Sarin is pure nightmare fuel. Your muscles lock up, you can't breathe, eyes burn. 13 innocent people died, thousands got sick, some still suffering years later. Police raided their labs and found enough chemicals to kill millions. Asahara and his top guys were executed in 2018. Shows how dangerous a cult becomes when it mixes religion with terrorism. The movement for the restoration of the Ten Commandments. The burning church in Uganda. In Uganda in the late 90s, Joseph Kibwetere and Credonia Mwerinde claimed the Virgin Mary was speaking to them. They said follow the Bible's rules super strictly and you'd be saved when the world ended. People sold their homes, gave everything to the group, moved to the compound. Life was harsh, no talking, only sign language, constant fasting, no soap because it was too luxurious. They first said the world would end in 2000. When nothing happened, they picked a new date. Threw a big rare party with meat and soda, like a goodbye feast. Then they herded hundreds into a church, nailed the doors and windows shut, poured gasoline everywhere and lit it up. Over 500 burned alive. Later, police dug up mass graves, hundreds more poisoned or strangled. Nearly 800 dead, tons of kids. The leaders vanished, probably took the money and ran. Straight up murder dressed up as faith. The Branch Davidians, the Waco siege that ended in fire. In Texas, David Koresh took over a religious group in the late 80s. Rock musician turned self-proclaimed prophet. He said he was the final messenger before apocalypse. Big battles, end times, the whole thing. He taught he could marry multiple women, even very young ones, to create a holy bloodline. They lived on a compound outside Waco, stockpiled weapons, waiting for the fight they believed was coming. In 1993, authorities raided because of illegal guns. Shooting started, people died on both sides. Then a 51-day standoff. FBI surrounded them, loud music blasting, lights flashing, trying to wear them down. Koresh kept promising to come out but always delayed, saying he needed a sign from God. Finally, the FBI moved in with tear gas. Fires broke out inside. Many believe the group started them on purpose. Flames everywhere. Over 70 dead, including lots of children. Koresh died from a gunshot. Tragic clash of extreme beliefs, guns, and government pressure. All these stories are 100% real. What's terrifying is how normal people, smart, kind, searching for meaning, can get pulled in so deep they lose everything. Charismatic leaders, promises of something better, fear of the end, it can twist into disaster. Always question, always think for yourself.